So we've got some breaking news out of the Supreme Court for you. Supreme Court has issued a ruling on undocumented immigrants who have come here as children. We want to bring in Camilo Montoya. I think, Camilo, are you there? Yeah, you've been following this Camilo Montoya.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you so much, Camilo. I see you there. Great. So, okay, give us the update. First off, what was this case about, and what's the ruling from the Supreme Court?
Of course, this is a highly consequential decision by the conservative-leaning Supreme Court decision, Anne-Marie, today, finding that the Trump administration's termination of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA program, was arbitrary and capricious and contrary to federal administrative law. This is a major victory for immigrant advocates and DACA recipients who, for years now, have been fighting the administration in court over this controversial decision to end a very popular program among the American public that enjoys support among most Democrats and some Republicans in 2017. The Chief Justice John Roberts sided with the court's liberals in this decision today, which allows DACA recipients to breathe a sign of relief for now, because the program will not be terminated in at least the immediate future. But obviously, this does not stop the Trump administration from offering a new, different rationale for ending this program, because that, Anne-Marie, is critical. Because what the Supreme Court did today was find that the administration's decision and the way it went about ending this program was illegal because it violated federal administrative law. But no one disputes, not even the immigrant advocates and the DACA recipients themselves, that the administration has the power to rescind and overturn an executive decision made by the previous administration.
So, Camilo, one of the things that it's interesting to point out is that this is two big Supreme Court rulings against the Trump administration this week. The first one, of course, being the LGBTQ ruling that allowed for the 1964 Civil Rights Act to protect people in the LGBTQ community. And now this one, what I'm interested to understand is, so as you pointed out, President Obama authorized this back in 2012 with an executive action, but the program does not provide a path to citizenship. So it's great news that those dreamers who were brought here as children, we have to keep reminding people, they were brought here as children by their parents, can continue to live and work in the United States, but it doesn't provide a path to citizenship. So how does that get done?
That's a very important part of this, Vladimir, right? Because many critics of the policy accuse the Obama administration of basically circumventing Congress and creating an amnesty for undocumented immigrants in this country. But it is important to note, as you very well underscored, that this program does not offer its recipients a direct pathway to legal permanent status like U.S. citizenship. It allows them to apply for 2-year protections from deportation and to apply for work authorization to work here legally in the U.S. So it is a limited program that the Obama administration instituted in 2012 because it said that these people were not priorities for deportation and that they came to the U.S. Through no fault of their own. So they themselves did not violate any immigration laws per se, but obviously they acknowledged, President Obama acknowledged that he did not have the authority to place these dreamers on a pathway to U.S. citizenship. So that's obviously something that will continue to be discussed in Congress. Now, though, this decision prevents the Trump administration from having the leverage it would have had if the court would have allowed it to end the program, because it could have told Democrats, yes, we will place this population on a pathway to U.S. citizenship and protect them from deportation only if you agree to make some concessions on immigration. Some of those concessions could include slashing legal immigration, bolstering immigration enforcement, more funding for the president's construction of a border wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. So now Democrats will not have to potentially make those concessions in the near future. And I think this will all now be decided now in November, right? We have President Trump running against the presumptive Democratic nominee, Joe Biden, who obviously supports its program and supports legislation to place them on a pathway to U.S. citizenship. So it all depends on when and if the administration creates and crafts a new justification for ending this program.
All right, Camilo Montoya-Galvez, thank you very, very much for your reporting, your analysis. And Camilo, I gotta say, if Room Raiders watching, I love, love, love the Frida Kahlo prints behind you. Very, very cool. Guess you're a big fan.
Thank you. That's my mom's.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. We'll see you next time. Thank you, Camilo.